Letting go is an act of self-love. It is about prioritizing your own peace, well-being, and happiness. It's about acknowledging that you deserve better than what you've been given, and that you are not obligated to keep someone in your life who has hurt you, no matter how much they might regret their actions. People can regret what they've done, but that doesn't mean they've changed, and it doesn't mean they won't hurt you again. Letting go is not about holding a grudge. It's about accepting reality and making a conscious decision to protect your heart and mind from further harm. The hardest part about letting go is the emotional attachment. You may have built a bond with this person, shared significant moments, and even envisioned a future together. Walking away from all of that feels like a loss, and it's natural to mourn what could have been. But it's important to remember that holding on to someone who doesn't treat you well is a much greater loss. You lose your sense of peace, your self-respect, and your ability to grow and attract the kind of relationships you truly deserve. Letting go creates space in your life for healing, for growth, and for new, healthier relationships to enter. Letting go also doesn't mean that you stop caring for the person or that you wish them ill. It simply means that you are choosing to prioritize yourself. You can still have compassion for them, wish them well, and hope that they grow as a person. But you can do all of that from a distance. You don't need to keep them in your life in order to prove that you are kind or forgiving. True forgiveness often comes when you distance yourself from the person who hurt you, allowing both of you the space to heal and grow independently. Letting go is the only way to allow someone else to grow. If they never face the consequences of their actions, if they are always allowed back into your life without having to change, they will never learn the value of respect, trust, or loyalty. By letting them go, you are giving them the opportunity to reflect on their behavior, to understand the gravity of what they've lost, and to hopefully grow from that realization. Sometimes the best thing you can do for someone who has hurt you is to let them feel the weight of their actions, to learn that they can't always take people for granted. Letting go doesn't mean the pain will disappear overnight. It's a process, one that requires time and patience. There will be moments when you question your decision, when the memories come flooding back, and you wonder if you made the right choice. But with time, you'll begin to realize that letting go was the best thing you could have done for yourself. You'll start to feel lighter, more at peace, and more in control of your life. You'll begin to rediscover your own strength, your self-worth, and your ability to move forward without being weighed down by the past. Letting go of someone who hurt you is about reclaiming your power. It's about taking control of your own narrative and deciding that you are worthy of more than just regret or empty promises. It's about creating a space in your life for people who will value you, respect you, and treat you with the love and care that you deserve. Letting go is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your strength and your commitment to living a life filled with respect, peace, and happiness. When someone loses you and realizes what they had, they might come back pleading for another chance. They'll tell you how much they've changed, how they've learned their lesson, and how things will be different this time. But here's the truth, giving them another chance often leads you back into the same cycle that hurt you in the first place. There's a reason the relationship ended. And while it's tempting to believe that time apart has transformed them, people rarely change without real effort and time. Going back to someone who hurt you simply opens the door to more disappointment. Relationships that end due to betrayal, disrespect, or emotional harm often do so because there are fundamental issues in how one or both people view the relationship. Whether it's a lack of trust, carelessness, or failure to respect boundaries, these core problems don't just vanish overnight. If someone comes back into your life expecting things to go back to normal, without having addressed these deep-rooted issues, they're likely just offering you more of the same pain. People may say they've changed, but unless you've seen real, consistent growth, they're just hoping you'll forget what caused the hurt in the first place. Giving someone a second chance doesn't just put you at risk of being hurt again. It also prevents you from moving forward in your own life. When you focus on repairing what's broken, you miss the opportunity to heal and discover the relationships that are truly meant for you. Staying stuck in the past with someone who hurt you keeps you emotionally bound to the same cycle of pain and frustration. It robs you of the peace, joy, and fulfillment that comes from moving on and embracing new opportunities, both in relationships and in life. There's a natural human tendency to want to fix things, to hold on to what's familiar, and to believe that people can change. But in many cases, giving someone another chance only sets you up for more of the same. You might find yourself walking on eggshells, constantly questioning whether they're truly being honest this time, or worrying that they'll hurt you again. This kind of emotional tension isn't healthy. It takes away your peace of mind, your sense of security, and your ability to trust fully again. No one deserves to live in a state of uncertainty, always wondering if the person they've let back in will betray them once more. Trust, once broken, is incredibly difficult to rebuild. It takes time, consistent effort, and genuine change. But often people come back into your life not because they've done the hard work to change, but because they miss the comfort of being with you. They miss the support you provided, the love you gave, and the stability you brought to their life. But their return is often more about their own needs than about what's best for you. It's easy for them to say they're sorry and that they've learned their lesson, but if they haven't done the real work to address their behavior, they'll end up hurting you again. One of the most important things to remember is that not everyone who regrets losing you deserves another chance. Just because someone realizes your value after you're gone doesn't mean they're entitled to be part of your life again. Their regret is their burden to bear, not yours to fix. You have the right to protect yourself from further harm, and you don't owe anyone a second chance just because they claim they have changed. Your priority should be your own well-being, your own peace, and your own happiness, not trying to make someone else feel better about the mistakes they made. It's also important to recognize that the time you spend trying to fix a broken relationship is time you could be using to heal and grow on your own. When you give someone who hurt you a second chance, you put your own healing on hold. You end up stuck in a place of uncertainty, constantly questioning whether things will really be different this time. Meanwhile, you miss out on the opportunity to move forward, to discover new relationships that are healthier and more fulfilling, and to focus on yourself in ways you couldn't while trying to mend a damaged relationship. There's a freedom that comes with choosing not to take someone back. It's a declaration that you value yourself enough to walk away from what hurt you. It's a recognition that your peace and happiness are worth more than the comfort of holding on to something familiar. When you choose not to give someone a second chance, you're choosing to open yourself up to new possibilities, new experiences, and new relationships that can bring you joy without the pain of the past. You're choosing to prioritize yourself and your well-being over someone else's regret. The reality is, people who hurt you once are often likely to hurt you again, especially if they haven't made real changes in their behavior. Taking them back only reinforces the idea that they can come back into your life whenever they want, without truly addressing the harm they've caused. It teaches them that they don't need to put in the work to change because they can always count on you to forgive and forget. But your life is too valuable and your heart is too precious to be treated that way. The choice not to give someone a second chance is about setting boundaries and protecting your emotional health. It's about recognizing that your time and energy are worth investing in people who truly value you, not in those who only realize your worth after they've lost you. It's about understanding that you deserve relationships that uplift, support, and respect you, not ones that drag you down or leave you questioning your own worth. By choosing not to take someone back, you're choosing yourself, you're choosing to create a life that's filled with peace, joy, and genuine love. There's strength in letting go, in walking away from someone who has hurt you, even if they regret what they did. That strength comes from knowing your own worth, from understanding that you don't need to settle for someone who only realizes your value after they've lost you. You deserve better than second chances with someone who has already broken your trust. You deserve someone who knows your worth from the start, someone who respects and cherishes you without needing to be taught the hard way. By choosing not to give someone a second chance, you're choosing the life you deserve. In the end, not everyone who regrets losing you deserves to be welcomed back into your life. Trust, once broken, is difficult to repair, and second chances often lead to repeated cycles of hurt. Your peace of mind, self-worth, and emotional well-being are too valuable to risk on someone who has already shown they can cause you pain. By choosing to walk away, you reclaim your power, set firm boundaries, and open the door to new possibilities that align with the respect, care, and love you truly deserve. Prioritize yourself and remember that letting go is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. Let him regret while you move forward with confidence, knowing you deserve better.